Hello, how's everybody doing? Freaking long time no see. Hello, Benko, Nick Taylor, Noveci, also known as Nova Psi Ice Core, and Undead. How's everybody doing? I beat the notification, congrats. Mash time, yippee. What's this crown? I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what the crown is. I guess it was implemented. Let's see. It's my top fans. So you can earn XP, I guess. Hold on, bring this over here. This is what I'm seeing, I guess. That's cool. I don't know how it determines it. Benko was first. They lost it. L. It's a three-way tie for... No, two-way tie for first. Third. I don't know. It's brand new to me. I think I've seen it before, but now it's like every single message has it, I guess. So I don't know. Maybe it's like starting from a blank slate, you know? All of the previous live streams I've done in the past, forget about it. Now, this is where it matters. You want to be a real fan? Prove it. Prove it. But yeah, I've been gone for 3 weeks. I think I've been gone. I've missed 3 weeks of live. 4. I think I missed 4. I don't know. I missed a lot of streams. I was really busy. If y'all haven't heard, now is my time to self promo. That's right. We're starting the stream with some ads. Let me pull up a SoundCloud real quick. Whoop. Monster Cat. If y'all guys haven't seen, Simulcats got a Call of the Wild takeover for the 14th anniversary. Look at me. That's me right there. You can't really see it. That's me. That's me. Look, Mom, I made it. That's me right there with the mask. But my time the last couple of weeks have been completely taken over by, no pun intended, by coordinating this mix. And I think it came out great. If you guys haven't listened to it, check it out. There's 2 mashups of mine, mashups and edits of a ton of homies on it. This is probably one of the most, if not the most packed Call of the Wild episode ever. So y'all should check it out. But it's also why, if you check out my SoundCloud, there were 2 mashups dropped the other day. Both of them were on Call of the Wild. Here it is. I'd Be There For You X Venom and The Underworld, which I played both of those mashups in a previous live stream. So if you guys were hanging around, you might actually recognize them. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. And then 2 weeks ago, or was it last week? It was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, I went to Michigan. So it was a little vacation. But now I'm back. I'm back for real. And yeah, how's everybody doing? Me when the mash. Oops, I forgot I had the other account. I'm back on my main now. Alrighty. Hi. Alright, mash time. I'm busy submitting. Time for more all-nighters. That's true. All-nighter is around the corner. Simulcats is already trying to figure out what's the game plan for that. I'm probably going to sit out production-wise, but if you guys have been following we're back on the Simulcats promo. All right, we're back on the Simulcats promo. All right, here, let me drag this screen over. There's a Simulcats YouTube account. I'm behind it. I'm the mastermind of the YouTube. But I animated the last 2. For the last 2, where is it? Not Break Loose. You Called. There it is right there. That one isn't really that interesting of an animation, but I animated this one last year. So if we make it onto the comp, probably going to animate the artwork as well. Look at that. That's beautiful. I was on so little sleep when I made this. It's one of my favorite animations still. Look at that. Look at this little guy. Does it blink? I don't think it blinks. But its eyes glow. That's cool. Yeah, we can definitely expect a Simulcats attempt on All Nighter 10. Otherwise, no idea what to expect. Speaking of Monster 14 years, I might be planning a little something. I think you know about it already, though. That is true. I forgot to give you the thing that you asked me for. And I will... Let me see if I can actually do that right now. Live on stream. Can I give you the thing that you requested that I will not spoil because that would be breaking the surprise? Here, and then if I go to here, before I go crazy on finding those files, if you guys are requesting a mashup, you guys will notice, so last time I did a stream, I tried doing like a raffle randomized RNG thing. I'm not doing that this time. It's first come, first serve. So if you guys have a mashup idea, send it over. Second thing, only SoundCloud links. Please do not send YouTube links. I've been having issues with YouTube. Not with YouTube, but YouTube links for reasons I will not get into because they may or may not be allegedly against your terms of service. So only SoundCloud links. Please and thank you. I am sorry if that inconveniences anybody. I see already a few responses, so let me just quickly check my files. Let's see. But yeah, otherwise, cannot complain. Been doing a ton of cleaning on my end. The Simulcat stuff has been a bunch of stuff, and me when I fumble, me when I scoobity doo blah 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 blah. All right. What am I searching for? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you one file right now, and then I will look for the other files later, because I am bad at looking through my own files. All right. By the way, I got a right lung infection. No! We can't have two people with lung issues. Gonna be cooking with Dream Clinic again for ANV10. So hyped. That sounds exciting. And a lump on my right side of my chest. Lung disease buddies. No, I don't have lung disease. Hopefully not. Although I do have a lung issue. But you have lung disease? That's crazy. Hopefully you can get that sorted. I mean, can you get that sorted out? That sounds scary. Can't lie. Very cool. You forgot my matches, by the way. Sad face. Can you revert mine then? Sorry. Revert your what? Revert your what? Did you already submit something? You want me to... Oh, you guys want me to... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Blinky wants me to revert. So do I have to delete the... Let me see. Those are SoundCloud. That is YouTube. All right, Blinky. Semicolon 3. I'm deleting your thing. So you can resubmit. And Nick Tay, that one's fine. Submitted, just checked all the BPM keys. I got the keys spot on, but you'll hate me for this. It's 1 BPM off again if you double time the key. I submitted something with a YouTube link, BPM not key. Shout out Tiptoe by Mr. Cool Tricks. True. Shout out Cool Tricks by Mr. Tiptoe. All right, so let's get started. Number 1, we've got Benko. They want me to mash up Controlled by Forced Children and Tom Tom by Holy Fuck. Is that really the name of the artist? Or are you just trying to trick me into swearing for like the second time ever on my YouTube channel? Whoop. Let's see. This live stream just got demonetized. Just kidding, it wasn't monetized anyways because live streams get copyright claimed. Oh, that literally, so the artist is named that. That's crazy. Yo, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That's their name. That's crazy. No space, though. Okie dokie. I really need to clean my freaking, what do you call it? I really need to clean my files. My download folder is absolutely filled to the brim of just like 20 different versions of the Monster Cat Call the Wild episode. And like the 30 different versions that people sent me of their different mashups. And download. Save. Alright, I feel like have I heard Control before? I don't know. Drag and drop. Hello. There we go. And Tom Tom. Whoop. You need a Monster Cat debut on God? That is not happening. Not in this universe. Probably not. Unless, like, Simulcats gets on. That's probably the closest thing I'll get. I was involved in the Thirst mixtape, and that's about as close as it's going to get. I think I mentioned this in passing. I had the realization a few years ago, I just don't like producing. I just don't enjoy it. I can't get into it. I'm not good at it either, but, like, I don't enjoy it. I have so much more fun mixing, making mashups, but more importantly, my passion really lies with video editing and like videography. So I really want to, in the next kind of year or so, like kind of really go all in on that. There are too many music producers. I gotta give other people the spotlight, you know? but still means I'm involved with the Simulcats. I've been doing a lot of their like graphics and stuff. Social media graphics, done some videography for them. Oh yeah, 137 and 136 is what I'm seeing here. Oh, I forgot the timer. Let's get that going. Clock. Alright, I have things to do today. So my goal is to stick to the timer. Actually, you know what I should do? Hold on, clock. How do I do timer? I should put an actual timer instead of just a random thing that counts up. Save. Pop out. There we go. Actual 10-minute timer. Alright, huge meta change. Alright, what do we got here? That is crazy. 134. Right, and then what's this one? Hella low end. So I'm thinking 137, we bring this one to 134 and pitch this one up. Let me take over control. That song is so loud and the other song is so quiet. Alright, let me quickly search up something on my end. So one of them is what, C sharp and the other one's F sharp? Is that what I'm seeing here? So actually this one might not even need to be changed keys. I could probably just try something harmonic. Or I just pitch it 5 keys and call it a day. Let's see, C sharp, F sharp. Yeah, they should be harmonic assuming they're the right key. Update the current mash. Alright, you know what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing? No current mash, alright? No current mash. I am taking that away from myself. No current mash. I am not mashing anything. We are just listening to music. So I think this bottom song sounds microtonal. Loud. Alright, so where's the drop in this song? The song's too quiet. I don't even know if you're gonna hear it. I mean, what I could do is I'm gonna just extract the stems. I could try layering the vocals of the two songs. Let me catch up on the chat super quick. Submitted a mashup idea, rip. I mean, mixing is fun, so that's a thing. Update the current mash text, resubmitted. Blood forgets to update the text and timer every time. That's true. I should just get like a physical clock that just yells at me. Semicolon / You should set a reminder on the timer to reset the timer. All right, here we go. I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing back the text. There we go. I'm going to put it down here too. Boop. There we go. What do we got here? So we got control and tom-tom. My OBS is too small. There we go. Control X tom-tom. There we go. There we go. We brought it back. For the chat. For the chat. Or hear me out, get a friend in voice chat or something to remind you. Also can keep the chat entertained. Are you saying I'm not entertaining? Are you saying I'm not a funny little silly guy? That's fair. I have thought about that. I have done a couple streams in the past where I had other people in voice chat. I just felt like at least when they were like, when it was like open to anybody joining, it got a little distracting even from like myself. Okay, I think I think we got something here, maybe, perhaps. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that works pretty well. I don't think I like the drums. I think I'm gonna just get rid of them. Something like this. I'm curious, what if I just did this? Let me go, let me go, let me take over control. Let me go, let me go, let me take over control. Let me take over control. What if I just vocal? Over control. Let me go, let me go, let me take over control. Let me take over control. What's throwing me off is that the Tom Tom song is not like consistent. Like the call and response is not consistent. So right where I feel like the song should continue doing something, it just changes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch back to this. How long is this song? Just like here. And we're just going to cut it here. I see that 24 seconds. Hold on. Had I realized I was gonna, hold on, I'm gonna do something a little different. Wait, do this, do this, do this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do minus 30. 1, 2, 3. No, 3, and then stretch plus no, minus 50. Hold on. All right, I think, hold on. There we go. There we go, 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 go. All right, here we go. And play. Oh, that's the timer sound effect. It only just clicked into me right now that this song was not 4/4, or like it was probably something like the measures were shorter than 4/4, or even longer perhaps. Like I think if I had spent more time, I would have gone in and figured out like, okay, where does the song change, and then either duplicate the previous measures or cut measures so that it lined up to 4/4. But it ended up, I didn't even realize that was a mistake because this part right here seemed intentional. Like that part sounds cool. I like that. It didn't even click to me that this song actually just ended early. But I guess that makes sense when you consider this part right here. Yeah. But I think that the idea is alright. I would have liked to have tried playing with the more aggressive part of this song. Nope. Oh, that's just the wrong song. Control? There. Like this could go crazy with some like 2013 electro. You know, the stuff from maybe astronaut type beat. That's cool. I liked it though. It's pretty neat. I did not think that this would work out as well as I anticipated, and I'm surprised I caught on that it was microtonal so quickly. What are we calling this? Control and tom tom. It would just be control tom, I guess. Now, where is my live streams folder? Nope. I am blind. I am blind. Desktop. Oh, right. I moved my stream mashups to a different drive. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K. Streams. We're titling this 2025-07-17. Control Tom. RIP to Tom. Alright, let me catch up on the chat super quick. Actually, before I catch up, the next mashup is for Undead. Wants me to mash up Illenium and Set the Skies I See You and Water by Bank. Bank? Something like that? Alright, let me see. I realized I just sent the radio edit help. Here. Do you want me to... here, Blinky, do you want me to delete your submission and you can resubmit it? Let me catch up. I'm struggling today, lol. By the way, the songs I sent, keep the second one half of the BPM. Wondrous, messy, but it's there. Control Tom. Hey Pixel, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty alright. This week has been very busy on my end. We've been cleaning a ton of stuff in the background because we had in the basement where I live because we had a water leak of some sort. So been moving a ton of stuff, been going through a bunch of stuff, and then at work I stayed overtime 3 hours yesterday, so I was pretty tired. But otherwise... Oh, so some fun lore, alright? I think I'm allergic to Subway food. Like, I'm not a picky eater, I will eat anything, but Subway food destroys my stomach. I had Subway for the 4th time in my life. So I've had Subway 3 times prior in my life. Every single time I either got like food poisoning or like my stomach was very unhappy. Had Subway yesterday for the 4th time. Stomach got I was having stomach issues, all right? I'm never having Subway again. I need to stop having Subway. But that's last night I was just like unable to do anything. I was just in bed after I stayed at work for so long. Is my previous submission still good? I deleted all the submissions from the previous stream. We're not doing it random, so just submit your submission and I'll get to it when it is your turn. Okay, let me get these 2 next songs imported. So I See You, and what was the other one? The other one was Water. Sorry to hear that. It is what it is. We move on. We ball. I just gotta remember to stop trying to give Subways a chance, alright? Subway, I don't like it. Subway is my mortal enemy. Alright, I think I understand what you mean by the song is like double. Maybe gluten or milk. I'm not gluten or lactose intolerant, so I wouldn't know if that's the case. I just think Subway doesn't use real food, and my body doesn't like it. Whey, perhaps? I mean, I'm not too much into the Subway lore. Like, I don't know what they use in their food. I just know that they can't call their bread legally. They can't call their bread because it's like 40% sugar or something. I think I read that. Maybe I'm spreading misinformation. Is Subway's bread real? Subway's bread is real bread. While there was a legal ruling in Ireland that stated Subway's bread had too much sugar to be legally classified as bread, that decision was specific to Irish regulations and did not change the fundamental nature of the product as bread. Subway itself maintains that its bread is in fact bread. Okay, so I guess I'm Canadian, so it is bread here, but not in Ireland, and that's enough to make me look at it a little funny. Okay. I've been procrastinating a bit much. So this is, hold on, before people yell at me, ICUX Water. And we're getting the timer. Give me a moment to listen to this. So you're telling me one song is 206 BPM and the other one is 102 BPM. Is that what I am understanding here? mean, that doesn't sound like 200 BPM to me. What about this? I mean, so were you worried that I was gonna speed up one of water by like another 100 BPM? No, this sounds fine. What is 206 divided by 3? It's 103. So I'm gonna do water. Water is 102 BPM. And this song is 103 BPM is what I am alleging here. So how do we do? Oh, let me start the timer. Boop. All right, here we go. This. Okay, so let's see, this is the drop right here. Put that for myself as a reminder. Don't know how many of y'all play Pokemon Go, but my girlfriend is in Japan and she's asking me if I want a Tatsugiri invite. And so that is why I went to get my phone, because I gotta get in on that. I am ready. Alright, Pokemon Go and, what do you call this? Mashup multitasking. So that's where the drop is, but I kind of want, what is this? So I have an idea, right? What if I take this, throw it all the way over here, and do something like this? Here, maybe? I made it into the raid, by the way. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Got some sidechain. Something like this. There we go. Let's do some reverse side chaining because I've got time. Create me when I create. Whoop. Me when I create together. Ayo. All right. Do this. I imagine this is just gonna work without me doing any further processing. No freaking way! The Pokemon I just caught is 100%! What? Let's go! You can only get that in freaking, like freaking Japan, Southeast Asia, Australia, New Zealand type beat. That's crazy! Alrighty. For those of you who don't, that's a 1 in 216 chance, I think. Alright. So honestly, drop outro figured out. I just gotta figure out this intro thing. Yo, I like this mashup. All right, this mashup is good luck already. So I'm thinking, how do I shorten this? I think the most realistic thing is just something like this, maybe. Whoop. I'm gonna do something real quick. Let's do it back down here. I need the Fruity Convolver, equalize that. I've got 3 minutes. I'm chilling. I'm feeling so good right now. I just feel so good right now. Bop, 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 bop. Something like that. Turn off, turn off, turn on, turn on. I just feel so good right now. Bop, 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 bop. I'm thinking, what if I do it like here? Maybe? No, this kind of needs to be here to mask it. Unless I like double it. Doubling it like that maybe? That could probably work. I think this mashup is done. 9 minutes, 40 seconds. I think it's done. I think it's done. Chat, I think it's done. Do that. Hit him with one of these. Hit him with one of those. Time signature and start. Boop. Clipped and shipped. Look at that. Look at that. Let me do this real quick. There we go. Let me catch up on the chat super quick before I play this out. If y'all want to think of a track name, a mashup name for I See You and Water, I guess it would just be I See Water. Let me see here real quick. Why not have Jersey Mike's or Jimmy John's or Penn Station? I don't know what any of those are. Actually, I've heard of Jersey Mike's before. Hold on. Does Canada have Jersey Mike's? I think we do, actually. Jersey Mike's Subs does have locations in Canada, specifically Ontario. That is me. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm out of the loop when it comes to like the sub game. I'm always down to learn about some good subs. What was it? Does Canada have Jimmy John's? Does have locations, with their first one in Etobicoke, near Toronto, on November 19, 2024. Okay, okay. Okay, was it on Penn Station? Canada does not have a station. Oh, that's a station called Penn Station. No, have Penn Station Restaurant? We do not have that restaurant, apparently. What was the last one? Firehouse? Firehouse Subs is not a Canadian country, but it is popular. And wait, apparently it does have presence in Canada. I'd have to look into it. Good to know. I appreciate the recommendations. It won't let me resubmit. That is because I need to delete your submission. So let me do that real quick. Here's what I'll do. All right. I'm gonna delete your submission, Blinky, and resubmit it. And your mashup is next, because you were originally second. So just resubmit it right now, and I'll put yours up next. Oh, let me finish on the chat. Sweet bread, I see water. Good mash name. I request my mashup. This breaks. The breaks in this sound like something from Worlds. Both songs. I lost where I was. Both songs have an intro that works beautifully together. Beat, by the way, GG's, gotta catch them all. I'll be back with more easy mashes soon. I ran out of the ones I had. May take a while. Very good mash. This one. That sounds great. Bank is pretty good. I see water. Thumbs up, you good. What number am I at? Yo, how's it going, bro? Seek the Self. Long time no see. I just finished this mashup, which I'm about to play right now. Here we go. One of the things I love about these mashup streams is when y'all send me music that I don't know. And it reminds me, like, there's a whole world of music that I have not listened to, and entire worlds of music I will never listen to, just out of circumstance, not because I don't want to. But this is pretty neat. I like this one. It's also reminding me I really got to get around to figuring out how I'm going to do that stream mashup pack or something if I get around to it. This is really good. I really like this one. So what was this? I see water. Enter. Speaking of mashup pack, actually, hey, have you guys heard of Simulcats? They have a mashup pack from the Call of the Wild Takeover. I'm only mentioning that because 2 of my mashups are on there. It's actually the first time where I've put my... It's kind of crazy to think. I've been doing mashups for almost a decade now, and that's the first time where I've made it, like, made a mashup of mine, 2 of them, publicly, like, possible to legally download. Alright. I think I saved it. Why do I feel like I didn't save it? No, I did save it. Alright, next mashup request is from Blinky. They're requesting Raise Your Weapon by deadmau5 and Roughneck Flex by Skrillex. Sir Skrillex himself. Speaking of music I've never listened to, I'm actually very unfamiliar with the Skrillex discography, so I don't even know what to expect from this. Let me delete some of these real quick. Delete. 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 I'm going to catch up on the chat super quick. I sent like a super easy one. I love super easy mashups. I love when streaming's easy. I come from the mash. It's been forever. Haha. It's been a long time, Seek the Self. It's been too long. I don't know when you were last here, so I don't know like if I have to catch you up on anything, but it's been a hot minute. Hope you've been doing well. I had no one else to send. I think I finally did it correctly. All right, I'm here. Goated Mash. Hello, Phantom Portal 2. Can you send this piece too? So I should probably also mention that I'm meaning to stop sending mashup exports for people because it's just a lot of work on my end. But I'll do it for. I'll let people request their mashups for like another month or so, and then I'm gonna cut it off, unfortunately. Where the other ones are requested, Nodders, what a bob, I agree. Also, I submitted a no extra information section. Start mashing metal. I've had a couple of metal requests before. The only problem with metal is that metal is also very experimental in like, they just don't care about time measurements. They don't care about key. They've just got a lot of rage and some drums to express it with. So it doesn't make for very good mashups sometimes. But occasionally you get somebody that's like, they've got metal infused stuff, and that's like, okay, well that's a bit more workable. Man, I haven't listened to Monstercat in a time. I haven't listened to Monstercat since last year. I've decided I'm going to go for the whole year without listening to new Monstercat. At least I'm trying. Because of that Monstercat takeover, I had to listen to some new music, but I limited as much as I could. Got into Twitch jam sessions. Are you ready for the rough neck bass sad face? Yeah, man, life's been alright. And last time I think I was here, I think like maybe a yearish ago. True on the metal stuff, haha. Yeah, a lot has happened in a year. And yet nothing has happened at all. I'm pretty much in the same boat. The most extreme thing that's happened to me is my lung collapse earlier this year. But I made a video about it because you know I had to exploit my own medical issues for views. That's the YouTube game. Alright, let's figure out this stuff. So, let me update the text. Raise your weapon. X. Rough neck flex. And that is on top of me. That is fine. We'll just keep the text on top of me. I'm also very unfamiliar with the deadmau5 discography, so I never would have expected that second half from deadmau5. But also deadmau5 has like a ton of music, right? I guess like just out of the pure volume of music they have produced, it's not particularly surprising. Alright, what about this? What do we got here?
Some sounds of the road boy thing.
This is crazy to hear, cause like the drop of Roughneck bass nowadays would be like the intro of a dubstep song. It's so wild to see how. I mean, I don't know, when was this song released? Roughneck Flex. 2012. This doesn't even sound like 2012. It sounds very, like, a lot more recent. I almost want to say like 2016, 17. I don't know if that's crazy. Alright, so let's figure this out. Deadmau5. Let's see. These guys are popular enough. Their metadata should be available online, right? I'm going to hit play. We're going to get the timer going. We'll see what we can do here. Raise your weapon key BPM. F minor 128. What? Oh, there's remixes of it. Okay, F minor 128, and then Skrillex Flex. No. Roughneck Flex BPM key. I'm guessing it's 140, maybe also F minor. Allegedly F major. Let's check out this one. This one says the key of F. AI says D or C sharp minor. It might actually be the case, yeah.
For your war.
Something tells me that neither of those songs are F or F minor. So here's what I'm going to do. You guys already know. It's that time of the stream where I pull up Superstar Acapella, My Beloved. Alright, I still got to figure out the tempo though. So, 150. Let's do like 140-ish. So this is what, 128?
Hey, burn, burn. To watch it burn. Burn, burn, burn. Burn, burn, burn. Burn, burn, burn.
Road boy thing.
Okay. So here's what I'm thinking.
Salt now.
I'm thinking we extract the stems, and hopefully this doesn't take up the bulk of our time because it's a long song. So anybody who's curious, if I did the math right, Raise Your Weapon is G sharp minor, and Roughneck Flex is A minor. Both of them are 140 BPM. So we'll let that export. I'll catch up on the chat. Gotta fill for time. Let's see. So no more mashup request exports in the future? Probably, yeah. I mean, I think I don't know. It's just too much for me to remember to do, and also because I want to delete a bunch of stuff and I don't want to delete something. And listen, you guys are more than welcome to clip this stream. There should be a YouTube clips thing, right? Maybe you can like clip it and then like record it with OBS or something like that. Okay, while that's loading, what was I gonna do? I was gonna search something and I'm blanking so hard at the moment. But yeah, cause like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with them, Ezwin. They've collabed with Simulcats. We're homies. We met up recently, but they're really into Deadmau5, and it was really eye-opening to kind of dive into the Deadmau5 discography and just see, like, Deadmau5 has made a lot of music. Let me actually search up how many songs has Deadmau5 released? Not only that they've released so many songs, but that they continue to release music. Holy cow. 8 studio albums, 10 compilation albums, numerous singles, extended plays, and mix albums beyond these 661 songs? Really? 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 1 soundtrack album, 2 video albums, 7 mix albums, 11 extended plays, 53 singles, and 22 music videos. 600 sounds like way too much. I imagine maybe that's like re-releases. Peak chart positions, compilation albums, soundtracks. I don't know. I should go bother Ezwin. They can let me know how many songs Deadmau5 has released. There's a Reddit thread on r/Deadmau5. As of 9 years ago, approximately how many unreleased songs does Joel have out on the interwebs? I thought the number was somewhere around the 400 mark, but I was also wondering if anyone happened to have a list of every song released by him. I have 949, maybe 100 extra somewhere of a copy of the 100 Whips. That's crazy. Well, okay, I'm not really counting unreleased stuff, but like that many songs? That many? I don't know if they're counting like maybe extended mixes or like radio edits, because that easily inflates like a track's, like a discography count, right? I wish YouTube had the Pepe dancing emote. I mean, I guess YouTube does not have that, but I'm sure doesn't Twitch have like the extension where you could like, where they support like more emotes? That could probably be something to install. I have BTTV, Better Twitch TV. I know there's like tons of like emote extensions that you can get nowadays, but that's the only one that I've ever installed that I was like aware of. And it looks like my YouTube chat is freaking out for some reason. He's been making stuff since 2002. That is also true. I was barely even born back then.
Ripping my heart was so easy, so easy. Launch your assault, and it's to watch it burn, burn, burn.
So I am realizing now the 128 BPM was probably because of this. It's probably 128 BPM.
To watch it burn, burn, burn.
That makes a lot more sense. 128. Oh. I know the timer's almost done. I've barely even done anything for this, so I'll extend the time just a little bit. At least get something usable for this mashup. Type BPM.
And it been through missile, ripping through over, and it's over.
So the only issue is that if this song changes tempo, how do I even line this up? Here?
Ripping my heart was so easy, so easy. Launch your assault now, take it easy. Raise your weapon, raise your weapon. One word, and it's over. Listen through like a mist.
Let's see. Should be like here.
Ripping my heart was so easy, so easy.
No!
Launch your assault now, take it easy. Raise your weapon through like a missile, ripping through my heart, brought me out this far.
Okay, what if I do this? I'm just gonna do another 10-minute timer, but I'm trying to get it like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Does this loop?
And it's over. Ripping
That does not loop.
through my heart, brought me out this far. Raise your weapon, raise your weapon. How does it feel now to watch it burn? Launch your assault now, take it easy. Raise your weapon, raise your weapon. One word, and it's over. Ripping through like a missile, ripping through my heart. Brought me out this time. Raise your weapon, raise your weapon. And it's over.
Okay, we're almost done this. Delete. I'm gonna make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoop and whoop and whoop. Something like that. There we go.
Breaking my heart is so easy, so easy. Launch your assault now. Take it easy. Raise your weapon. Raise your weapon. One word and it's over. Ripping through like a missile. How does it feel now to watch it burn, burn, burn?
Okie dokie. Let's pause the timer. I think I'm pretty alright with this for a, well, in quotations, 10-minute mashup. I'll take it. I think one thing that definitely would have helped is if I bricked, what do you call this? Raise Your Weapon, so that, because right now the loudness of the two tracks is not even comparable. Here, we'll get the, there we go. The, I almost said Animal Crossing, the Subway Surfers of the producer world. There you go. Well, okay, I guess, I don't know if it's, this is gonna be loud. Yeah, it's like 2 to 3 LUFS lower. Alright, turn this down. 2 to 3 LUFS lower. The loudness is in different areas. Like, it's very bass heavy, whereas Roughneck is louder in the higher end. But I think the concept is pretty cool. I would have liked to have chopped it up a little bit as well. But for for 2 songs I've never heard of before, I will take it. I almost just deleted that. Oh, remove that. And do this, Control Delete. All right, here we go. Nope, almost not yet. And here we go. All right, here is Roughneck Flex and Raise Your Weapon. If somebody wants to think of a mashup title for that. Next mashup request after I play this one out is going to be, hold on, Novasize Ice Core, Who Wants You to Mash, Cold Hearted by 7 Lines and Kill the Noise, and The Darkness by Xylent. Alright, here we go. I'm going to play this out.
Breaking my heart is so easy, launch your assault now. It's easy. Raise your weapon. Raise your weapon. One word, and it's over. Ripping through like a missile. Ripping through my heart. Fall me up. This time. Raise your weapon. Raise your weapon. And it's over.
That was pretty cool. I like that. I think maybe what I could have also done is like could have just gone for the straight like vocal mashup. I think that would have been a cool throwback mash for like if this was to be played out live. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have many thoughts on this. Like it's pretty all right. It is pretty all right. I think I saw somebody mention a funny song title idea. Let me quickly catch up on the chat super quick. I don't know, man. I'm not seeing the vision for this. That's fair. It's kind of you either like it or you don't. I'm not really giving it. It's not that much going for it, unfortunately. But I think the idea is there. Like maybe this would probably like if I was making a mix, I would probably do this.
Ripping my heart was so easy, so easy. How does it feel now to watch it burn?
And then like drop switch, something like that. That could be cool. As a mashup, yeah, it's not the greatest, unfortunately, but I think it was still fun to try it out. Sounds good so far. Flex your weapon. There we go. I think that's a funny title. I'm gonna do that. Raise your roughneck. That one also works. This just sounds like one song. Yeah, I guess it works. The intro worked a lot better than I thought it would. To be honest, I wasn't a fan of the intro, but only because it kept on reminding me of like Direct's music. Like I feel like this piano, like that's a very Direct kind of type of intro to me. Also, it reminds me of what is it called? The collab with Open Water. Hold on, here, let me pull it up. Listen to this. Oh, listen to this. Okay. Hear the vision, and then this. This one? Oh, I gotta log in. Whoop. I'm realizing now it might not even be a Direct collab, and I'm just thinking of the Open Water track. What is my password? Alright, I got my password right. Let's go. I don't know. I'm just digging myself a hole here. File, export, zipped loop package. I also saw that other title, Raise Your Roughneck. So Raise Your Roughneck and Flex Your Weapon. I think Raise Your Roughneck is more true to the title of the songs. But I do like Flex Your Weapon more. But I am going to title it Raise Your Roughneck. But I did like Flex Your Weapon more. Wonderful work. The intro worked a lot better than I expected. Raise your neck. That would have also worked as well. And that makes sense. Like that's an actual freaking saying. I hear law. I can hear that. I mean, I think they're in the same key and piano. So just that enough is an association. All right. I see Novasai in the chat. I've got the songs imported, and I have an itch. I want to make a silly cut mash. delete this. I don't need to delete this, but drag these over. All right, play. 150. Actually, before I go too deep into this, I wonder if there was one song, and I think it is Cold Hearted, where it's 150 BPM, but for some reason, the drop is delayed. Look, for some reason, the drop starts there. And then the rest of the song is offset. And then also, let's go to the second drop. Let's go to the third drop. Look at that. Now it's offset by even more. And then we go to the third drop. And now you're just absolutely destroyed. If you try to freaking like double while DJing, it's just going to destroy you. And then your first thought is like, well, what if it's 150.001 BPM? It is not. It is not. That is some anti-DJ tech right there. The drop does delay for some reason. I don't know why. Why did I delete those? I should just do this, this, this. What? Oh, yeah, I know why that does that. Whoop. There you go. All right, we're losing a minute of our time just to do this. I'm kidding. Reset. Reset. Rewind. All right. At least I know where the drops are now. Easy to spot them. In the darkness. Okay, I have an idea. I need some heavy sidechain on this. Fruity Balance. Fruity Balance, my beloved. Quarter step. No, half step. There we go. I'm choking. There we go. I just want a snare roll. I just want a snare roll. I'm choking. There he goes. What am I doing? Top 10 questions science still can't answer. What am I doing? There we go. Okie dokie. Hit him with one of these. Here, make unique. Too much. There we go. Oh, whoops. This is the other way around. Articulator flip. Boop. Thank you. like that, something like that. I need to duplicate this thingamabobber. We'll do it over here. Pro tip, do not automate your EQs like this. I don't got time. Actually, no, I do got time. I do got time, all right? Always strive for better. Uh, 10 more seconds. Ten more seconds. All right, 10 minutes. Here I didn't even do an intro. I forgot about the intro. What if we do... in the darkness, my shadow may follow you like an accomplice. All right, there we go. Mashup done. Here we go. Sorry, I'm very sorry for pausing. Spaceboy, CT is next. I'm going to delete your response if you could resubmit it with SoundCloud links. Please and thank you. I'm going to take a screenshot of it though, just in case. Whoop. And if you need a reminder of what your submission was, it was Takata Loco Loco versus Tamo Bien Enrique Iglesias x Pitbull x I Am Chino. There's a guy named I'm Chinese in Spanish. That's good. All right, here we go. But you're next. Resubmit it, and yours is next. Here we go.
Shadows, they follow you like an accomplice. Lost all of your dreams, the night is hurting. My shadows, they follow you. My shadows, they follow you in the darkness.
Neato. All right. If I was to improve upon this, first of all, I wouldn't spend less than 10 minutes on it. I would have used the second drop for a little bit of variety, although it's structurally the same. And then obviously balancing. There's these gaps, and you notice it's quieter. But otherwise, I like this. This is pretty good. I liked it. Maybe I would have tried playing around with the, in case y'all guys don't know, the Darkness's vocal is a sample. It's a splice sample, if I'm recalling correctly. Maybe incorporating that would have been kind of cool. Mayhaps, kind of cool. Lastly, there's a couple portions in the Darkness which are like triplets. So either untripleting it or tripleting Cold Hearted, at least in those sections. It's not that noticeable with like the cuts here. But you can see it's like instead of it being something like this. Make unique. Ice cream. Can I do this? I've never done this before. Nope, that's not it. This? Nope. This? This? No. I'm not good at FL. There we go. As opposed to this. I mean, technically, I think mathematically it's not triplets. It's like swung, but it's like almost not really swung. Semi-swung, because swung would be like 2/3, as opposed to this, which is 1/4 or 3/4. Anyways, I like the combo. Thank you, Novasai, for sending me this. I have another combination, which kind of reminded me of this one. I'm trying to remember what it was. It's Snowblind and I don't know. Where I was going with this is I have this one dubstep mashup that whenever people like beginners ask me like what's a good starting mashup, I give it to them. And this feels like a good like beginner mashup. You give them this combo and you just see like it's close enough in style that where it shouldn't be hard, but there's enough variety where like, okay, the keys are different, the tempo isn't different, but there's that like slight little like issue with Cold Hearted where it's like you got to have a bit of detailed noticing to realize like that's wrong and how to fix it. And also some like slight changes in like the not tempo, but the structure of the song, the thing that I mentioned about like triplets and not. Like this is a good intro mashup if you're trying to, an intro exercise if you're trying to get into mashups. I liked it. It was good. Thank you, Novasai. What are we naming this? What are we naming this? It's Cold Hearted and the Darkness. Dark-hearted? Dark-hearted? Cold Darkness, maybe? I think Cold Darkness probably makes a lot more sense. Spaceboy CT. Okay, wait. So let me catch up on the chat super quick. Yay! Oh, SoundCloud. No more YouTube allowed. So at the moment, YouTube links are not allowed. So SoundCloud, pretty please and thank you. I was hoping that because I changed the title of the form to say SoundCloud only, but I guess it might not have been catched on. Second half worked so well, I don't hear Roughneck or Razor Weapon at all. Whoopsie daisy /s. So I couldn't find the originals on SoundCloud. All I could find were the remixes of Tamo Bien. So I hope the YouTube link can slide for now. Another go to mash. I'll send you a link of how you can download them with a higher quality. Last drop is crazy, by the way. I DM'd you the link on Discord. Got to go. Have an amazing night, everyone. See you later, Blinky. Right. Dark-hearted sounds goob. I vote dark-hearted. All right. File. Export. Zip loop package. Dark-hearted. Enter. You're screwed? All right. Let me take a look. Here. I have methods to how I get my music. Do not ask me how. But those methods no longer work with YouTube. I might still be able to figure my way around it. The only thing is YouTube is a mini bobini. That is what YouTube is. YouTube is a mini bobini, and I've just not had the time to look into alternatives. Let's see if this works. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna delete this. Whoop, there we go. So it's gonna be this mashup. I'm gonna do Fan of Portal 2 mashup. I'm gonna do Fan of Portal 2's mashup afterwards, and then I'm cutting mashups for today. A little bit of a shorter stream. But the 10-minute timer, at least I think I've been keeping kind of fair with it. Fan of Portal 2, you also did submit a mashup though. You submitted a request with YouTube links. I feel like these are songs you could probably find on SoundCloud. If you're okay with it, I'd like to delete your request and you could resubmit with SoundCloud links. Does that sound good? Let's see, does this work? Download. All right, can I import it? Okay, we got one. And this. All right, I guess. Thank you for understanding, Fan of Portal 2. I just deleted your request, so you can resubmit. Da-na-na-na, 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 da-na-na-na. Oh, shoot. And number 2. All right. So we're good this time, Spaceboy CT. So we got Loco and Tamo Bien. Let me update this. Takata X. Tamo Bien. There we go. Not every song is on SoundCloud is why. I totally understand that. I understand the inconvenience of my Fan of Portal 2, and I am sorry that it has to be this way. All right, so what do we got here? So they're both house songs, I guess. It looks like 127 BPM, 126 BPM. Both of them are supposedly a flat minor. So hopefully this works. That's loud. Do this. By the way, make sure the Tamo Bien one is on the same tempo as Taka Taka, which is 127 BPM. So I am Mahara. I want to focus on this final boss I need to kill. Good luck on your final boss. Hope it all goes well.
Ataca, bro. Ataca, yo es mío también. Agente baita,
Fair enough. Okay, and then Tamo Bien.
Como dice mi abuela, hay un tiempo le You don't know me like that. Going chit estamos bien.
Okay. So my first thought is this song's very loud. And this song is not loud. Do this. 126.
Ataca, bro. Ataca, yo es mío también.
Matter of fact, ain't no time for that. Siempre ando con la vibra. Like Gino, bring it back. Siempre estamos bien. Siempre ando con la. Siempre ando. Like a king. Gracias a Dios estamos bien.
So I kind of want to extract the stems from Takata. I'm going to try extracting the stems from that, and I kind of want to isolate the vocal. I'm going to get rid of the vocals from Takata, but I want to use the production from that, and then use the vocals and a little bit of the production from Tamo Bien. That's what I'm thinking. That's my line of thinking right now. See how that's going to work out. That's what I'm thinking. That is what I am thinking. And occasionally, I be thinking. Are you also able to combine both drum beats? I mean, I could. For something like house, usually combining drums like that isn't really like a deal breaker or like ruins the mashup in any sort of way. So I don't see why we can't do that. I was gonna sidechain, but if it works out, then it works out. It's usually stuff like dubstep where like the drums can be very different, and because there's a lot of cutting, right? In like dubstep mashups in dubstep mashups, there's a lot of cutting, and in that case, when you're doing a lot of cutting, you want the drums to be consistent. So that is why you would remove the drums from one song and replace the drums so that they were uniform. But for something like this, where I'm not planning on cutting, and it's more just like you just stack the layers and see what kind of comes out of it, I don't see that being an issue. So hold on, so we're gonna mute this actually. Pretty nice. These are all in the channel? Yes. I just turned this on.
You think I worry about hell when I'm living in heaven? Life is a roll of dice, and I keep hitting that 7. Como dice mi abuela, hay un tiempo para todo, y ahora es.
Do this. Unfortunately, the vocals are pretty loud in the other song, so the isolation is not clean, but it works.
You think I worry about hell when I'm living in heaven? Life is a roll of dice, hitting that 7. Como dice mi abuela, hay un tiempo para todo, y ahora es el tiempo, es el dueño de este momento. Enrique, cántale. Estamos bien, y me preguntan que aquí estamos bien. Siempre ando con la vibra en alto. Lo que se fueron me hace falta. Traigan champaña que aquí estamos bien. Y me preguntan que aquí estamos bien.
I made a mistake here.
in heaven. Life is real, hay un tiempo para todo. Y ahora es el tiempo, es el dueño de este momento. Enrique, cántale. Estamos bien, ni me pregunten que aquí estamos bien. Siempre ando con la vibra en alto. Lo que se fue no me hace falta. Traigan champaña que aquí estamos bien. Ni me pregunten que aquí estamos bien. Siempre ando con la vibra en alto. Lo que se fue no me hace falta. You don't know me like that. I represent the world with around the flesh. Matter of fact, ain't no time for that. DJ Chino, bring it back. Siempre así, money machine, going I ain't had shit, now I own everything like a team. Gracias a Dios estamos bien. Ni me pregunten que aquí estamos bien. Siempre ando con la vibra en alto. Que se fue no me hace falta. Traigan champaña que aquí estamos bien. Traigan champaña que aquí estamos bien. Que falta. Traigan champaña que aquí estamos bien. Ni me pregunten que aquí estamos bien. Siempre ando con la vibra en alta. Lo que se fue no me hace falta. Bueno, me hace falta.
No me hace falta nada, mi tiempo vale más que tu reloj. Manito, me la tuve que sudar. No fue por suerte que a mí me llegó. Paritando con mis soldados. Que no te mate la envidia con mi progreso.
Estamos bien. Estamos bien.
Ni me pregunten que aquí estamos bien. Siempre ando con la vibra en alta. Lo que se fue no me hace falta. Traigan champaña que aquí
Shift this over some more.
Traigan champaña que aquí estamos bien. Ni me pregunten que aquí estamos bien. Siempre ando con la vibra en alta. Lo que se fue no me hace falta.
Tenemos el mundo bailando. Que baile todo el mundo.
Okay. Pretty straightforward. I think that was alright. Let me go back.
Ni me pregunten que aquí está alto. Traigan champaña que aquí estamos bien. Ni me pregunten que aquí estamos bien. Siempre ando con la vibra en alta. Lo que se fue no me hace falta.
You don't know me like that. I'm going I ain't had shit. Know me like that. I represent the world with around the flesh. Matter of fact, ain't no time for that. DJ Chino, bring it back. Siempre así, money machine, going know me like that. I represent the world with around the flesh. Matter of fact, ain't no time for that. DJ Chino, bring it back. Siempre así, money machine, going I ain't had shit, now I own everything like a king. Gracias a Dios estamos bien.
Ni me pregunten que aquí estamos bien. Siempre ando con la vibra en alta. Ni me No me hace falta nada, mi tiempo. Traigan champaña que aquí estamos bien. Que aquí estamos bien.
Okay. I think this mashup is basically done. It's pretty straightforward. I think if I wanted to be a little bit more intricate, I could have extracted the samples from Tamo Bien and then like played between the two vocals. But I think that might have partially ruined, at least in what I was foreseeing, is it probably would have ruined the mashup because I think that the vocals from the two songs are pretty different. So that's kind of what I was thinking. And I was just thinking of just committing to Tamo Bien because it's more of like a mellow, kind of like same flow, one bar type of vocal the entire time. But I think the sax and the bounce from that track was a nice kind of add-on, a nice little addition to the to Tamo Bien. Let me catch up on the chat super quick. Submitted, and certain times I won't request mainly because SoundCloud is very limited in songs. Sweet, I would love a side chain for this, since sidechain can add to EDM. Hi, hello Wumi, oh nice, maybe isolate drum the Tacta one as well. That way it'll be combined with the drum of the Tamo Bien. Try that. Back. In fact, extend the timer a bit and just in time for the saxophone. Bro, let's go. You're right. I'm not going to extend the timer because I've been doing 10 minutes for almost every single mashup. But I can definitely add a sidechain. The thing is, I don't know if not to misdirect anybody, but both of the drums are playing. Extracting the stems does not give me new instruments. It just separates them. So both of the drums are playing. If I was to sidechain though, I would just remove these drums. And at that point, it's literally just saxophone with Tamo Bien. But there is some like minor percussion in this drum loop, which I think kind of adds to it. You can kind of hear the percussion, which I think kind of fills in some of the higher end when you focus for it. But otherwise, it's more of, as I've been told by other people, it's more of like a feel thing as opposed to a hear thing. You know, it feels right. Alright, I'm going to play this out I'll try we could try sidechain. That would not take too long. Let's resume the timer. I can do it in 1 minute. Do this. FL Chan was going crazy there. All right, let's do the reverse of this as well. Thank you, Windows. Very cool. There we go. All right, mashup done. Here we go.
You think I worry about hell when I'm living in heaven? Life is a roll of dice, and I keep hitting that 7. Como dice mi abuela, hay un tiempo para todo, y ahora es el tiempo, es el dueño de este momento. Enrique, cántale.
Estamos bien, ni me pregunten que aquí estamos bien. Siempre ando con la vibra en alto. Lo que se fueron me hace falta. Traigan champaña que aquí estamos bien. Ni me pregunten que aquí estamos bien. Siempre ando con la vibra en alto. Lo que se fueron me hace falta.
You don't know me like that. I represent the world with around the flesh. Matter of fact, ain't no time for that. DJ Chino, bring it back. Siempre así, money machine, going I ain't had shit, now I own everything like a king. Gracias a Dios estamos bien.
Traigan
junto con mi soldado. Que no te mate la envidia por mi progreso. Manito, no estamos en eso. Tú te viras por par de pesos.
Estamos bien.
Ni me pregunten que aquí estamos bien. Siempre ando con la vibra en alta. Lo que se fueron me hace falta. Traigan champaña que aquí estamos bien. Ni me pregunten que aquí estamos bien. Siempre ando con la vibra en alta. Lo que se fueron me hace falta.
Tenemos el mundo bailando. Que vaya todo el mundo.
Every time I make a house mashup, I completely forget how long, like, mainstream house is. 4 minutes. It was pretty good, though. Usually, like, at some point when you mash house music like this, it'll deviate for one reason or another. And this was all, like, it worked out pretty well. It wasn't like the choruses of the two songs, the drops or whatever, the choruses and the verses of the two songs changed, but it wasn't that noticeable, I guess, in part because there's so few elements from Takata. But it worked out. I'm pretty content with this. Let's see. We are titling this, I think I saw Takata Bien. We can definitely do that. I don't think that translates into a proper phrase, but we'll take it. We will take it regardless. Okie dokie Takata with an apostrophe bien. Enter. Alrighty, next mashup is Dance Demand and Don't Take It Slow by Fan of Portal 2. And then the last mashup of the stream will be Woomy. So I'll check out what that one is in a bit. I'm going to catch up on the chat super quickly. Sound great together. I know what the name should be, Takata Bien. I'm feeling hungry. Gonna dip after this mash. Alright, Undead. Well, the mash is done. I hope you have a good meal. I am also getting hungry, so I'm looking forward to wrapping this up in a little bit. Sax hits good. Banger, bro. Thank you. It's still here. It sounds amazing. I like longer mashes. That's fair. I've been definitely dabbling a bit more into the shorter genres of music. Like, just making one drop and finishing and, like, calling it a mashup. But every once in a while, like, if I decide I want to finish it, I definitely want to at least have 2 drops. But at least making, like, 1 or 2 minute, like, mashups allows me to go through more ideas, and then I can go and revisit them. But, like, because, for example, this one's already 4 minutes, like, it's basically done. At this point, the only thing I'd do if I was to go and revisit it would be to, like, clean it up. Alright. This was saved. Delete all this. Here's my title suggestion. Takata Bien. Same. Thank you so much. I'm going to go. Hope you have a great night, Pixel. See you later, Space Boy CT Studios. Alright, so we got the next 2 songs. They are apparently both 80 BPM. I'm guessing 160. Let's see. What do we have here? So this one is D sharp, apparently. Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay, it is coming back to me. It is coming back to me. So let's see. Refresh that timer. So this one's D sharp, then I should be able to just pitch it up. Wait, undo that. 160. I should just be able to hit it with a E, F, F sharp. Sounds good to me. Let's put a limiter on the first one and start timer. Alrighty, here we go. get over here. Okay. Sorry for no commentary. I think I am locked in, as the kids say it. Maybe, maybe not. Am I cooked or am I cooking? Okie dokie. I have 1.5 minutes. Can I throw in one more drop? I don't think so. I will not bite off more than I can chew. I've got 14 seconds. All right, here's the mashup. This is, I'm gonna fade this in real quick. Whoop. Don't Take It Slow versus Dance Demand. How do you even pronounce that? Ixvili remix. Here we go. Oh, that was 10 minutes of just locked in. Holy cow. I remember the song How Did That Mash with Tiptoe X Don't Take This Slow Even Work? I just sped up Tiptoe, I think. All right, here's this one. Someone think of a title for it. Neat. Yeah, these two songs are sick. I just wish, like, if it was up to me, I would have preferred to have had these songs mastered a little differently. But like conceptually, I'm all for it. Go crazy. Go dummy. That, and I probably could have, like, had I had more time, I would have played around with the side chaining a little bit, perhaps. Maybe a little bit of the EQing. In the last time Don't Take It Slow came on in a stream, I remember mastering it, like, not mastering it, but I just blew out the track. Like, I just did this, basically. Like, I would have played around with the Fruity Blood Overdrive to like make it just a frickin' bar of noise. But anyways, I liked it. The idea was cool. I'll take it. Oh, if I had more time, I would have definitely. I had an idea for the third drop, but I spent all my time on the other one. That Fruity Blood Overdrive single-handedly like brought up the LUFs by like 10. All right, what are we titling this? What are we titling this bad boy? Dance Demand and Don't Take It Slow. Here's what I'm thinking. Dance slow. Huh? Let me catch up on the chats real quick. I remember this song. How did this match work with Tiptoe? What do you mean? I could have sworn someone requested in the stream Tiptoe and Don't Take It Slow. Lewis the Child Tiptoe? Think so. Maybe I did. Oh, damn. Don't Demand It Slow? That's a good one. I'll take it. I'll take that one. Don't Demand It Slow. File. Export. Zipped loop package. Don't. We gotta do something in all caps too. Don't Demand It Slow. Enter. Alright, last mashup of the stream. Woomy wants me to mash up Skrillex's Rock and Roll Monstrino Flip. I keep on wanting to say Monstrino, like with an N. Monstrino is the Colombian, so like he also speaks Spanish, I assume at least, right? But monstro is in Spanish is monster. So I keep on wanting to say Monstrino, which would be like small monster. But Monstrino with Beyond the Stars, Eptic. All right, let's get these downloaded. Woomy, would you by chance, if I delete your request, would you be able to resend it to me or send it on Discord? Could you send me the SoundCloud links to these? If they're on SoundCloud. Oh, my eyes. My eyes. All right. I can download Eptic though. I have Monster Cat Gold, so I can get that one pretty easily. It's just the Monstrino flip. If it's on SoundCloud, link me that. I've been having issues with YouTube links, so been trying to ask people to only send me what do you call it? SoundCloud links. Damn, I'm getting hungry. So I'm looking forward to wrapping this one up. I've been cooking too much for everybody else. I gotta cook for myself. Wait, Neotech is on Monster Cat? That's crazy. Yeah, y'all see this album cover? Y'all see this album cover? That's crazy. Look at that. He's got a rainbow on him. That's crazy. Trophy so big, so shiny, it's casting a rainbow on his head. I didn't even notice that. That's crazy that this made it onto a Monster Cat album. Just everything's crazy about it. Oh wait, what? That's the whole album. This is the whole album. I didn't even realize the whole album's dropping. I thought this was like the first single on it. Wait, what? But this is just this is not the LP cover. No? What is going on here? What's going on here? Gorilla T on Monster Cat? Damn. Perry Wayne on Monster Cat? What? Fracture? Well, Resurrect's already been a Monster Cat. Damn! Alright, well, I'm looking forward to listening to that in December. Oh, I just closed the player. I need to download the Eptic track. Beyond the Stars. Download wave. Was it Beyond the Stars? Yes, it was. Whoop. There we go. Ah, that's a classic. That's a classic. Oh, I didn't even realize you sent it in my server. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, I got the link. Thank you for that, Woomy. Alright, let's download this. Oh, my wrist is sore. Italiano. Alright. Get this downloaded. Download. And drag and drop. All right, so I know what Beyond the Stars sounds like. I don't know what this flip sounds like. Okay, classic Mastrino style. Hella loud. Hella loud. Okay. This song feels slower now. Here? Oh, the songs, they're not both 150. I don't think they are, at least. Oh, you literally said they're 160. Whoopsie daisy. Whoops-e daisy. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I have an idea here. First of all, we do that. Nope, that's too much. Way too much speed. Wow, I can't believe Beyond the Stars sounds slower. It's literally because it is. Okay, let me start the timer. I have an idea. Here's my idea. We just do this for the entire time. We just go in full Mastrino style on this. Okay. 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 Oh, shoot. We gotta change the key of this one. Okay, I see where the inspiration is to have both of these songs now. Hit him with one of these. Almost done-ish. second. Here. I just realized I didn't even make an intro.
Above and beyond.
That outro is so unsatisfying, but yeah, everything else is crazy. I realized I didn't make the cuts here. There we go. This was good. I really like this. I'd be curious. I don't know. I'd be curious to know if Mastrino based their flip, or were like inspired from Beyond the Stars, or if it really is just that coincidental. Because yeah, there are so many similarities between the two. Also, Fruity Blood Overdrive, my beloved. This is the limiter they don't want you to use. Anyways, that one was fun. What are we titling this? This is Rock and Roll and Beyond the Stars. I guess it's just Rock Beyond the Stars, Rock and Roll Beyond the Stars, just having the two back to back. Let me catch up on the chat super quick. Let's see, where did I leave off? Kind of Fire song, TBH, eyes emoji. Whoever had this idea cooked. Woomy. No, yeah, this was Moomy's. Yeah, the B section is flames. Alright, file, export. Wait, hold on. Let me remove the 2 prior songs. Why is it kind of fire and I don't like hardcore? I wouldn't call this hardcore. It's just kind of, I think it's just well, it's not drum step. It's just faster dubstep. Very stutter-like. Rock and roll beyond the stars. Enter. Alright, that was the last mashup of the stream. Before I end off the stream, I will do what I usually do, which is at the end of the streams, I like to give a little sneaky peek of stuff I'm working on. As is not really tradition, but I tend to... Is it still here? It is still here. It's not really tradition, but I find myself always coming back to making K-pop mashups. I don't know why. Like, listen, K-pop just goes dummy hard. I don't know if y'all have watched the new Demon Hunters movie on Netflix. My girlfriend really wanted to watch it, so I watched it with her. It's alright. Like, I don't really care much for it. But the soundtrack was pretty good. And there was one track that I really liked from it. I think it's called How It's Done. And there's a portion in How It's Done where they have like it's almost like a baile section. It's not baile, but there's like baile influences. So I was like, okay, well, how do I make the whole song baile? And I found Saltar from the Forum albums really worked with it. So this is what I've got. I'm gonna play this out. I'll play one drop. Play both drops or one drop. I mean, if I leave it up to y'all are gonna say both drops. I'm gonna play one drop. But I really liked how this one came out. I really want to publish this. I have so many other priorities I was trying to do first. But I'll play out the first drop. That's loud. Whoopsies.
You came at a bad time, but you just crossed the line. You wanna get wild? Okay, I'll show you wild. Better come right, better not try, get into a level. Cause we die, over the time, trying to stop my battle. Bleeding is in my blood, there's a quick path that let's go. Leading you is what I do. Your body, I'm riding now, you're sorry. When you pull up, I pull up a little late to the party. La 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 la, I know that I was born for this. There ain't no point in avoiding it. I know it ain't for big sound, I pick your knee up and take you. Knocking you out like a lullaby. Hear the sound reading your mind. Better sit down for the show, cause I'm gonna show you how it's done, done, done. Hot tracks, don't miss how it's done, done, done. Hot tracks, don't quit how it's done, done, done. We run the town. Hold on, play loud sound. Turn it up, it's going down. Hot tracks, show me how it's done, done, done. Yeah, something about when you go.
No more sneaky peeky. Anyways, thanks for pulling up, y'all. My family did. Your family watched Demon Hunters? Yeah, it's pretty alright. It's like very well animated. The music is great. The plot, it wasn't like something to take too seriously, I think, but also it's like, I think it's supposed to be enjoyed by like kids, you know? So it's not supposed to be complicated. It's pretty straightforward. Thanks for showing up, y'all. Y'all know where to find me. Discord in the Discord. I am so tired. I'm going to have a nice shower. I'm going to have a nice dinner. And I hope y'all also have a nice shower and dinner and whatever you guys are up to. And weekly streams are back. Hoping, manifesting, no issues. I will be taking a vacation in September. But otherwise, we should be back definitively for good. All right. I'll see y'all later. No more procrastinating. I'll see y'all around. Thanks for hanging around. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.